Good morning, Miss Nicole. Nicole Marie. Good morning. So what's going on with you, Wax? Good morning. You want me to get my Pharaoh on? My young Pharaoh on? Peace, 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 family. Nah, let me stop. Shout out to young Pharaoh. The young phenom. As Sarnetta used to say. Now hold on, brother. You can't be calling that man the young phenom. No, for real. Good morning, Simone Brown. I am extremely disturbed. Extremely disturbed with this, not the interview itself, but good morning, Marsha. I'm extremely disturbed. Like I'm watching this comment section, and it's disgusting. It's completely disgusting. Has anybody seen the Chrisette Michelle Breakfast Club interview? Has anybody seen it? I don't even know if I'm going to be able to play it. I'm going to do the audio because we really just want to hear what's being said. You seen it, Marsha? Now, explain to me why you shook your head. I would like to know. Is it for her or how she's being treated? Give me your opinion. Good morning, Miss Patty Pata. I'm hearing bits and pieces. Are you sad for her or how she's being? Do we care about how that woman's being treated? That she's been so nice. She hasn't lashed out. She hasn't went off on nobody. She's always been like the good girl in the industry. Something that we need in Hollywood, not Hollywood, but in the entertainment industry. She's never been this bad person. Good morning, Miss Michelle. Ain't that already? Michelle, Chrisette Michelle, and Miss Michelle. Good morning. Yeah, like I don't understand. Like, do we not understand that? And it's something I caught in the interview. There was two things that I only got halfway through it. I'm being perfectly honest. I only got halfway through it, and I got to the point like nobody cared about this woman mentioning anything about mental health, her being through a stress situation, miscarriage, the fact that she's been involved with multiple, and I mean multiple performances with under the term of Obama, but Obama's no different than Trump. None of these presidents mean anything. And it's just sad that people have just lashed out at this one nice black woman. She's just so nice. Just entering the room. Good morning, Miss Jen. She's just so nice. Just such a nice individual. Good morning, Miss April. Just such a nice woman. She's just not a mean person at all. If she is, we don't know the real her. All we know is we ain't never heard no bad news about Chrisette Michelle till she performed for Trump. You could shuck and jive for Obama and it's okay. Ironically. All these presidents, all this shit is the same. I don't get it. Like, then we gonna side eye this woman because she performed? Really? Are we that petty as black people? Because this ain't no white people doing this. Is black people. Are we that petty as black people? You ain't know who she was? You see, Nursey didn't know who that was. She's a neo soul artist. She's not even considered R&B. She's not even considered. She's more of a neo soul like she's in the R&B category, but she's more of a neo soul adult contemporary. She doesn't make silly music. She doesn't walk around half naked and use vulgar language. She's one of those R&B. She's basically like a Jill Scott, or Erykah Badu, Gazelle. She's more of those people along those lines, like Vivian Green. She's along those lines. Good morning, Miss Keitha. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me know if y'all can hear this. And fair use, YouTube, fair use. This is only for educational purposes. If you hear this audio, this is only fair use under the Copyright Act. Let me know if y'all hear this. And if it's too loud, let me know. Or let me know if it's loud and clear.
The hate, but then you see a lot of humans with real experiences and real stories, and that response is overwhelming. And it lets me know that maybe it's time for me to start sharing myself and not just love songs.
Well, you know what? The sad thing about it.
All right, let me know if y'all can hear that. Is that loud and clear or not? Okay, it's loud and clear. Now, what Nursey said, I think that was her. The problem with this is that it's just the performance. It's just a performance. That's all. What's the problem? I don't get it. Like, it's a performance just like if you perform in front of 100,000 white people who half of them probably don't give a fuck if you even succeed in life. You did? Who's to say what that money brought? Like, that money probably saved about 10 people's lives. She probably donated a lot of that money to charity. That money probably got her through a lot of things. It's not that she needed the money. I know, I can't stand Trump either, but what you gonna do about it? This country can't stand you. Are you mad at the country or are you mad at this one orange-faced coward? That's all I'm saying. Like, y'all gotta jump out the box, man. Y'all gotta jump out the box. Y'all sit up pointing fingers at one dude, right? Just one dude because he in office. He don't do shit. He's not responsible for nothing. Yes, I'm a Dallas Cowboy fan. What's up, Stank? Yeah, he ain't. Yeah, listen. Go. Oh, damn, the chat room is speeding up now. What's up, Miss Christine? I missed somebody's name. Forgive me for missing your name. But yeah, so what makes him so different than Obama? Who walks around with a man that told you it's a woman and tell y'all that's his wife and those kids aren't his? Explain that to me. Before we go any further, somebody explain that shit to me. Explain that. Forget Trump. Explain that to me. That you people know this information that y'all can't even, y'all even believe it. And it's true. It's proof that it is. And nobody cares. Trump, wait a minute. The American government that you have some belief in, because I guess Hillary would have been better, right? So what? His delivery, fuck his delivery. We talking about Obama walking around with a man with kids that don't belong to him. Is that okay? Y'all okay with that? You don't have to, the receipts, you do the research. I've already done that 1,000 times on my channel. You ain't got to believe Michelle Obama is a man or not. Those kids aren't his. Go look up Marty. What y'all don't understand is Kate did expose something that was true. Those kids belong to Marty, and Marty is Obama's business partner. But that's something I told y'all before she did it. She didn't say it until I said it. But I've been saying that shit, 7 years ago? On YouTube. Like the possibility of Kennedy being President Carter, that's iffy. I ain't got no receipts for that. Nobody does. I'm waiting on somebody to answer my question about Obama. I'm waiting on that. Skip the policies. Don't nobody care about the policies. Just skip that. What girly baby photos? Wendy Williams got girly baby photos. Oh, we just gonna ignore my question? So y'all okay? Y'all okay with the government lying to y'all about, here goes Obama and here's his wife. That's not really a wife. Oh, Nursey, you late there. You might need to go check out some old stuff. What was one of them live feeds I did? Good morning, Miss Bossy. Family photo? Show me a photo where she was pregnant with them 2 kids. You don't got that one. Oops. And yeah, Sierra look girly. Sierra been looking girly her whole career. Get my drill? That's all I'm saying. Let's crawl before we walk. Dad, mom, brother, Michelle was a baby. Yeah, and boys and girls are both babies. The government always lies. Thank you, Shrinking Sharon. That's a funny name. Look like a man to me. Nah, I'm not cool with it. It look like a man, but it is a man. This ain't no debate. Fractal. Let these people know what's going on, man. I exposed it, have I not? They just missed it. I've exposed it twice. I did it twice by accident. Do you have the photo when your mom was pregnant? Of course I do. But that's not the point. I was just asking because this lady's supposed to be the public, what they call it, a public figure. So let's not play semantics with a question. I go back and look. I have 7 kids, no pregnancy pics. That's not the point. See that? You see that, Fractal? Defend a woman, defend a man pretending to be a woman. What's up tonight? I know you know what's up. Don't you know? What's up, Angie? Good morning to you. I can't even get into this interview because we sitting up so mad about her performing for Trump and Obama. They slipped up and he called him Michael a bunch of times. A bunch. Those are not his kids. Those are Marty kids. Real talk. Facts. Now, if we can get past, we can get into the real talk until we all say, at least if you don't know, go look it up. That's all I'm saying, Marsha. I agree with you. So if we being lied to all the time, why we playing games about her performing for Trump? She just want to check. I don't give a fuck. If I'm Chrisette Michelle, I'm gonna perform too. Give me my money. Good morning, Miss AJ. So she released pics. I'm past the pics. I'm past that. I made that perfectly clear. The pics is irrelevant. I was just making a question. Just asking a question. I'm not saying this is not about you, Angie. See, this is logic over here. We don't play semantics, we don't play games, and we don't talk around, and we don't tap dance around here, brothers and sisters. As Sam Nutter would say, we don't tap dance around here. Now, I would like to get past the point because I'm supposed to be asleep. And I'm not the biggest fan of Chrisette Michelle. I love Chrisette Michelle because her attitude in public is wonderful. And she wears her natural hair, even though sometimes she wears weaves, but she wears her natural hair. She looks like something of importance of black women as a public figure. Because it ain't like none of y'all really was there. It ain't like y'all was really around here playing her music anyway. Y'all wasn't making her go platinum. I don't think she ever went platinum. If I'm correct, I may be wrong. Thank you, Miss Marsha, with the fro. Yo, this trans thing, most of them, yeah, maybe majority now. Same as Bush. You know why? She. Hey, if you're gonna say that, let's not play games. Obama. Come on now. I don't dislike her at all. I ain't even say you had. I'm not saying this. See, y'all moving the goalposts. Can we just keep the goalposts in the end zone, please? And kick. Because have a black son. They don't claim him. Oops. But we don't want to go there, Jay. That's irrelevant. We don't get into that. You know, they already said Bill Clinton is black. You know, that's how stupid black people are. They what is the question? The question is, what do we say about, and if you, when you do find out, because you will, because I'm gonna personally email you, and we're gonna get into that, but not right now, because I've already done that. So, well, I'm gonna just ask you the question. So, if I prove to you that Michelle Obama is a man, and those kids belong to Marty, not Obama, what are you gonna say about any of this shit? Not just anything in the government, anything. You per se answer the question. Like, would you also say, well, listen, I don't really care about Trump. I can feel you on that. I'm not a Trump supporter. I don't support none of these people. But if Chrisette Michelle want to get a check, if she want to perform, go get the money. I ain't finna be mad because she want a check. I don't care. You know how Jay-Z turning down the money to perform at the Super Bowl? I don't care if he turned down that money. I'd be glad if he go get it. That's a check. Go get it. Angie, your statement was irrelevant. This really wasn't about just you proving that you had pictures of you having kids. That's not the point. That's far from the point. Extremely far from the point. Yeah, and kids, and my stepbrother girl looked like him too, and the baby wasn't his when she was 16. But we're not saying that. That's irrelevant too. And I could pretty much play that game also. Okay, prove it. I'm not proving it right now. I got work to do, and we're gonna talk about this Chrisette Michelle. Angie, if I'm weird, can I be weird with proof? Because if I prove it to you, am I still weird? Answer me. I think one was on Marty in his time family. Jen, I done that shit years ago. That shit ain't nothing new to me. She don't listen, folks. I know she don't listen, folks. Thank you, Simone. Today I got time. I don't got time to teach you, but I'll email you. Email me at huggiepacino@gmail.com. No, don't tell her to open her mind. She gotta see it, because she don't know. And that's respectable to me. I understand people don't, that's hard to just swallow. Pause. I understand. I know it is. What's up, Alita? Hey, Angie, you're not gonna disrespect people in my room. Now, you already called me weird. I let you by with that because I don't have a problem with you. But you're not gonna be telling people sit down, little girls. She said open your mind. I don't think that's the opposite of sit down. Because you got to do that when I send you the email, right? No, you email me. I'm not emailing you because I can't do that right now. I'm live. You email me, then I can reply and we can get into the conversation like that. We'll do that later. And Nursey, I do the same thing. It's always females arguing in your chat. Ain't it, man? They don't listen, folks. Who is she? Who is she? What are you talking about, Angie? Are you trying to argue? It's too early in the morning. Go eat some breakfast or something. Calm down. Orange juice. I would have swung my butt out just because some black on jump on the bandwagon if they hate something. Well, the point of this, let's get to the point. The point of this is this. This lady, and I'm going to get started with the interview. I hope I don't get flagged, but if I could play the audio, I'm pretty sure I could do that. Well, we're not talking to Marsha because Marsha's still being a lady about it. And she just says, hey. So let's get to the point. Chrisette Michelle is, hold on. I don't want to play it yet. I want to make sure I get to the part. First of all, the opening of this interview was horrible. Now, from my understanding is that The my understanding is that I think she posted a false picture of a miscarriage and didn't put her own, but I'm assuming she had one for real, and she shared the pain of other people who wanted to express themselves, so she allowed them to express themselves or whatnot. So you can already see that the talking heads, because everybody in iHeartRadio and Revolt, they're talking heads. They are controlled people. They work for the Jewish Zionist system, so they go by whatever they say you do. And if you get out of line, we kick your ass. That's how it works. So for them to be playing this game, like we just so mad at Chrisette Michelle because she performed for Obama. Really? But let's get into it. Because last time I checked, I had been getting flagged for bullying and harassment. And I'm just going live. I'm just talking. Y'all think that's fair? That somebody come to my channel and claim to be bullied and harassed? And this woman has literally had people come to her social media to the point where she got death threats, to the point where she actually got stressed out. You did? She got to the point where people were threatening her for months. They still doing it now. And look at the comment section, because I'm going to read a lot of those comments. Those comments are disgusting. They're awful. Let's get into it. I'll make sure I don't play too loud.
You're watching The Breakfast Club.
All right, here we go.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest back in the building, Miss Chrisette Michelle. Good.
Did you hear that low monotone of Chrisette Michelle? That don't even sound excited.
Morning, Chrisette.
Good morning.
Now let's get right to it. Why'd you put your miscarriage online? We didn't have to see all that.
Right.
You hear that? Why you put your miscarriage online? We ain't have to see all that. Now I like Charlamagne with, being rude. I like that. But I don't like this. Cause that's how you open an interview? Because you already had this preconceived notion that you don't like her. And look at how and check out her attitude, right? And I'm gonna be straight with y'all. A lot of y'all black women, y'all watch this, a lot of y'all can learn from her. Y'all can learn a lot from this woman. Through all of this crap, she's still maintaining her composure. She is such a nice woman. She could just lash out and say, what you mean? You did?
Oh, I mean, I had a lot of things happen over the last few
Damn,
weeks.
Charlamagne, you gonna start there?
I mean, well, it's...
You see that? Like, you already knew what he was gonna do. You're the co-worker, bruh. Stop it.
We know what we here for. Come on, we all grown.
All right, go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so, I mean...
Now, he thought that was funny, that she had a miscarriage. I come back to the statistic that black women lead in abortions. This woman had a miscarriage, and that was funny. Black women in this country leading abortions, and he laughed at a miscarriage. Let's continue.
Through a lot in the last few months. I've had PCOS for a long time, endometriosis for a long time, and stress causes flare-ups. And so I've had flare-ups over the last 9 months from all the stress of everything that happened since January. And I just wanted people to know, because I feel like people wanted to know if I was affected. I think people wanted to know what I was experiencing, because there was so many words that people had, and I felt like maybe they don't know. So instead of coming out with a song right away or an album right away, I wanted to say, you know what, it's been tough. This is the stuff that I've been going through. And the next, art that you hear from me is going to be about that. And
Was
yeah.
that a fake picture you posted online?
It was
They said that wasn't yours.
It wasn't mine. I didn't, when I was, when what was happening to me was happening to me, I didn't think to take a photo.
I would hope not.
Right. But many women did.
He still found it funny. You see that? It's still funny to him. You did?
And many women post their photos on, different websites to see what's going on in their body. And so I think that myself identifying with somebody else's photo, I wanted people to know the severity of what I experienced. And so I put something up to show it. I didn't want it to fall on deaf ears because it seems like a lot of women's issues in general, mental health in general, anxiety, stress, that type of stuff, women's bodies in general falls on deaf ears often. And I just couldn't let this be a moment where I just let it fall on deaf ears. And, until you've been through a miscarriage, you can't really tell somebody how to deal with it. But me sort of coming clean about it was important for me.
Now, did y'all hear what she just said? Raising awareness about the fact that women in health do not get mentioned a lot. Watch his reply, though.
Fetus it was that you posted?
At first I didn't, but the person whose fetus it was posted it publicly. I found out later. I mean, obviously, every single picture for maybe the last 40 posts on my Instagram aren't mine. So I always post things that aren't mine. The Patti LaBelle photo that
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. Hold on, y'all. Damn, Chosen, I thought you was at work, bro. Alright, we back. Alright, here we go. Oh my goodness, a damn commercial. Hold on, y'all. Can I skip this, please? I don't want no copyright infringement. Okay, here we go.
isn't mine. People post things from the internet all the time on their Instagram.
I think people just assumed because you were talking about all these personal things that when you posted that picture, but even before
the Xanax photo wasn't mine either.
Right,
Those weren't your Xannies?
All Xanax look alike.
But even before you got to that, you talked.
You see that? Like, this is a joke. And can y'all believe I actually fell under the umbrella of hating black women, and this woman is expressing herself about the bad health of women's bodies and not being able to express yourself to let people know the importance of black women in their health. And he's making fun of it. He's laughing at it like he's kicking it over there. Like, so what? You did? That's all I'm saying.
About a lot of stress and things that you went through, and suffering and having suicidal thoughts.
Yeah.
So you posted that in order because first you said you got dropped.
Well, that's the last thing
that was
I
the last
said, yeah.
thing. Okay, so the last thing was that you got dropped, but you were having suicidal thoughts. Do you feel like all the stress from everything, you're saying that you believe that led to your miscarriage?
Definitely. So I had I don't know if we talked about this together, but I had an ovary removed a few years ago. And literally the stress of just being an artist sometimes is a lot. But the stress of, Trump becoming the president, the stress of me being so associated with someone who I don't support, and then the stress of the hatred online, and then the stress of, me wondering if I ever wanted to sing again. I think that had a lot to do with the stress on my body.
Do you regret even performing for his inauguration?
I regret everything that happened. I think that was a bad choice.
We told you not to do it, Chrisette.
I was going to say, I know you guys were like, well, after the fact, but I know you guys were like, Chrisette, that's crazy. But a lot of times when
Why is that crazy? Why is that crazy to perform and get a check for performing? Is it the principal who she's performing? It's not like she's singing to Trump. She could sing in a hole in the wall. I think that's worse. You put your life on the line. You know what I'm saying? You're in the hood or whatnot. How is that bad? How is that just so awful? Anyway.
Have a message of hope. A lot of times when you have a message of healing, you think, maybe it's a self-righteous thing. Maybe it's a mistake to feel that way, but you think, man, if I just tell people everything's going to be okay, they'll hear me. Because I've been doing that for years. So I just thought that the amount of times I've done it, when I sing my own music, right, and then I sing a gospel song in my concerts, those are usually the songs that get the most response. So I just thought that bringing that to that moment where everybody was hurting, including myself, would be helpful. And I was wrong and I offended a lot of people.
Yeah, because Donald Trump has gotten progressively worse. So being that he's gotten progressively worse.
She said I was wrong and I offended a lot of people. You offended people for performing? This is how silly our community is. Whatever fucking community we got. That's how silly this shit is. You offended people for performing and making your money as a singer, which is your profession. Yeah, I know the people that run the industry, but she did it. And if y'all don't know the history, there was multiple people they asked and they said no. And she said, okay. if I was her, I would have said, okay, and I will fuck with the government. I'm gonna perform. Let me go get this check. And let me tell y'all something. Y'all know Project Pat performs and he do shows in front of 1,000 people. And then he performs in one other show, he might have 15,000. Pat don't turn down no money. Pat don't turn down a check for at all. If it's in Spit Bucket, Mississippi, he going. He got his security, he got his people, he got his, travel stuff and everything. You get it together, you pay me, I'm showing up. But, this woman here, don't do perform for Trump. We're going to be offended. You can't be serious.
It makes everybody who kind of like stood by him in the beginning, it just justifies what everybody was saying. Like, we told you.
Oh, I knew that he wasn't. I knew that he wasn't a good choice for the presidency. That was something we all knew together. But there's always got to be some sense of hope. Again, that message on that stage was the wrong time and the wrong place. And I apologize deeply for the people that I hurt. There are a lot of people who have a lot of hateful things to say, and I think those people think that, that's the only way to voice what they have to say. But there are a lot of people who had a lot of pain. And, when I was able to come back to the internet, because it took me a minute, you can't just throw yourself into hatred. You just can't.
You see that? She said, it took me a while to come back to the internet. You know how sad that sounds, that she couldn't even enjoy herself on her own platform, where, if we want to be honest, a lot of people didn't even come say, hey, we love your last album that only sold 50,000 because you're not really having the appeal that Beyonce has, where you don't have twerking videos and you don't wear half your clothes and you don't talk about sexuality and stuff like that. You dig? Come on, man.
It's not healthy for a human being. Maybe for a troll or something like that. That's where they live, but I can't live there.
That's why I don't have it on my phone anymore. I took everything off my phone except Instagram.
That's awesome. Well, Instagram is where a lot
Where
of...
it was
But you can choose. You got to really go out of your way to read comments on Instagram.
No, you
With Twitter, you just open it and it's just boom. It's right there.
But it's also hard because being that people were giving you and I'm sure you didn't anticipate the hatred that you would get.
No, and when I did reality TV, there was a lot of hatred. Along millions of years ago, when I did something else, I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was hatred then. So I know that people can be hateful.
But this was next level.
But this was next level, and I couldn't handle it.
But then you did post some very personal things. Now, what has the response been like since then?
Put some lotion on your head, because they're going to hate on you for that, too.
Is she asking? Okay,
He gave us some lotion, said, put some lotion on your hand. You see that? Because people going to hate you for that, too.
I didn't even notice.
There you go.
But, so I'm saying that has...
And you got to see her, like, she has this gorgeous smile. Like, she just smiled through that. And she knows, okay, he's really here to just really get to me. And he can't even do it. You got to just see. Let me screenshot this face, because that's going to be my thumbnail. Hold on 1 second, guys. I have to screenshot this one. Bam. Alright. Let me screenshot this smile. That's gonna be my thumbnail. This face will be my thumbnail when this is over.
Be difficult too, because then now you've opened the door back up for people to comment and have things to say. So how has that response been since you talked about?
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Your suicidal
How
thoughts.
has that response been? Oh my God. Well, I mean, first of all, I'm receiving a crap load of emails from people who have the same thoughts, who have had the same thoughts and have told me, and this brings me to tears, and I hate to cry. But I think that mental health and mental illness in the Black community is something that we shy away from.
That's a fact.
And when I was on
I'm glad he said that's a fact, because it is.
reality TV, I was the first person to say we need to bring therapy to reality television to show people, Black people, getting healing through therapy.
I like that. Yeah. And when I heard her say that a long time ago, I said, that's what I'm talking about.
And so the amount of women that have had miscarriages and the amount of young men and women, Black young men and women who have suicidal thoughts and who have, the stories on my Instagram too. You see a lot of the hate, but then you see a lot of humans with real experiences and real stories, and that response is overwhelming. And it lets me know that maybe it's time for me to start sharing myself and not just love songs.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? The sad thing about it is miscarriages are very common. They say, I think
miscarriages are not very common. Abortions are, according to statistics. So, Envy, I'm gonna need for you to sit back and really just just reflect on what you just said and really say, did I make sense there? I don't think I did. You did not. But watch this.
1 in every 3rd pregnancy, there's a miscarriage of like 3 million people a year.
And I didn't know that.
But people don't talk about it. That's why. That's the thing.
Some people have miscarriages and never even knew they were pregnant, too.
So miscarriages are frequent.
My job is not to show you. Yeah, they're common, but they're not 1 in 3. They're not more common than abortions. I bet you can't prove that.
And it brings a lot of shame that these 1 in 3 women or whatever it is.
I believe it's 1 in 3. Yeah.
That these people, these women are walking around with this shame. And I'm torn between, gosh, is it for you guys to shame me right now? Is it for us to say this is something people go through? So I know that from the backlash, from January, you get to say, oh, those are the consequences. And those are the comments too. But the other side is, damn, there's a lot of people who go through this and they feel terrible. And maybe I can be a voice for them.
Now, I'm sure you're getting more backlash now for posting a miscarriage that wasn't yours, though, because a lot of people would be like, damn, you're really reaching for attention.
I don't know if I've ever been known to reach for attention, but
that's what it seemed like.
Never been known to reach for attention. She's one of the most humble stars of the industry in R&B. She's one of the last mainstream jewels, if I must say.
But if I'm a girl who's talked about having PCOS in magazines, I don't know if that was for attention, If I was a girl who talked about endometriosis, and if I'm a girl who had this miscarriage, and this is the only way that people can hear it, sometimes on Instagram, people just hear things if you show them. Oftentimes people, if we're talking about percentages, there's a large percentage of people who don't read in general, period, because they...
Thank you, Nursey. Thank you so much. I don't know the numbers, but I can guarantee it's not common like abortion. But that's not to shy away from both, okay? So my fairness in this is that I don't think miscarriage is a joke, and I don't think abortions are either. Yeah, I don't agree that it's a joke. It's not. So my thing is the way people get mad at black men on YouTube, they should get mad at Charlemagne right now. Will we have a large group of black women go harass him on social media? Will we have that happen? Because he thought miscarriage was a joke, and this is a woman thing. You did?
Yeah. So sometimes showing people things in pictures and saying this happened to me. Do you know what I mean? I don't think it would have been enough just to say I had a miscarriage. I wanted people to see what that looked like. And until you have a miscarriage, you won't identify with that anyway. Do you know what I mean? So no matter who you are, if this is not one of your 1 in 3 people that have had this experience, then you can identify with a picture of a miscarriage.
How did people find out it wasn't yours?
The person posted the picture.
He's worried about the fact was it her picture or not. Her idea of her social media was, I share this pain with you. Let me share yours with the world. So I can give people a voice that actually had a miscarriage as well.
The person whose it was posted a picture, reposted it.
Oh.
But I think a lot of people don't necessarily believe a lot because they feel like even with the Trump thing, they felt like a lot of it was to get attention, because
they felt like she was doing it for the money.
This is the second time they mentioned something about attention. Chrisette Michelle has never been an attention star, never been exposed for an attention-seeking person.
Needed the money. That's why you did it.
Then they said she needed the money. That lets you know they don't even pay attention to her career, and she's gonna tell you this.
Thing with people like Questlove who said, you needed the money. If Questlove has my phone number, if I needed the money, Why didn't you call me and say, yo, sis, are you good?
Good point, isn't it? Why you didn't call Questlove? You know, the same guy that performed. What you work for? He's on the TV show with Jimmy Fallon. Is it Jimmy Fallon? Ain't the Roots? What show the Roots play for? The legendary Roots crew. Do they play for Jimmy Fallon, or what show is it? You know, the white man. They don't have their own show. They work for the white man. Not to discredit the Roots. The Roots is one of the greatest groups ever. Jimmy Fallon, okay. So they work for the white man, right? Do we consider them tap dance for the white man? Because I think the Roots should have their own show. Black Thought should have his own microphone. Black Thought should have his own talk show. Black Thought should have his own voice, his own crowd, his own audience, with his band playing in his own show. Right? Haven't they earned that much out of 25 plus years in the industry? Am I preaching too much here? Is this goddamn mic on? Is this mic on? Hello? I think Questlove and the crew, they deserve better than that. But you pick up a phone. You ain't even pick up a phone and ask this woman about no money. You openly said, "Hey, really?" All right.
Do you know what I mean? I just came off a 32-city tour before that, and then I was finishing up an 18-city tour after that.
32 city, 18 tour after that. So apparently she didn't need no money.
I've never been strapped for performances.
Nope.
And the $750,000 and the $250,000, like, these were all made up numbers that people made up. Whenever I have a microphone in front of me and I'm singing, I'm getting paid. That's how I make a living. So
Bingo.
I'm performing, it's to be paid. That's not new. That's not
Fractal Truth. The platform they're using is Revolt/iHeartRadio. So you know it ain't black owned. Not 100% anyway. I don't even know. I think Revolt was supposed to be somewhat owned by Puffy, but Puffy don't own it 100%. I know that for sure. I guarantee it. I know iHeartRadio is not owned by black people.
Do you feel like a lot of people you thought you were cool with that knew you personally kind of turned their backs on you?
Not personally, but people, fans who I thought I thought they saw Chrisette goes to Iraq and sings for the troops. I thought they saw Chrisette at the Congressional Black Caucus. I thought they saw Chrisette at the Democratic National Convention supporting Obama in 2008, 2012. I thought they saw me at the NAACP.
They did it.
Right.
You see that? They try to discredit everything she just said. You keep peeping. Watch it. We gonna go back. Listen to what they did. Pay attention. This is black folks for you.
But people, fans who I thought I thought they saw Chrisette goes to Iraq and sings for the troops. I thought they saw Chrisette at the Congressional Black Caucus. I thought they saw Chrisette at the Democratic National Convention supporting Obama in 2008, 2012. I thought they saw me at the NAACP.
They did it.
But it was 10 years of that message, and then one moment where I said, okay, guys, like, I know we're hurting. The same girl from the NAACP stuff and all that, the same girl. We're hurting. I want to be there to console. And I did it with somebody, and we sang a song that wasn't mine because I didn't think that singing, a couple of forevers or a love song was the right thing. But I thought that saying that everything's going to be all right was the right thing to say. I did. And I was wrong. And that is something I
hate when she said she was wrong. She just ruined the whole commentary. She ruined that whole section of words. I wish she just never apologized and said she was wrong to begin with. Don't have no regrets for it. For what? Because I'm gonna read this comment section to y'all. Y'all gonna be like, wow.
Comfortable admitting, but it took me a long time again to sit there and look at that people were really hurting.
How has it affected your business? Are you still getting booked? Are people still coming to your shows? Or
I don't know why the election fucked people up. They still believe in the government. So what? That's how I feel. What's up? Good morning, nerd Desiree. That's how I feel. I mean, y'all still worried about the president, man. That's y'all. I just look at it totally different. I'm sitting up here, I'm flipping the coin like, damn, Is it gonna be Hillary? And then when I saw 11-9, I said, oh, not 11-9. Was it 11? I think it was 11-9. And I was like, oh, we going into overnight. And I said, man, Trump gonna win, cause I'm playing a number game. See, I studied gematria, and the numbers fall in for Hillary on the 8th, but they fall in on the 9th for Trump. See, this is a money game. This is all a game. This is all smoke and mirrors. I don't care about how people feel about the president. I'm not a supporter. Do I like President Trump? Yes, because he's a businessman. I like anybody that's a businessman. Period. Puffy, businessman. Floyd, businessman. You did? You know, because I'm for men's rights. So if a man got his life together, if a man got his finances in order, excellent. I don't care what race you are. Kim Jong-un, your money together? Yeah, my money together. Okay, cool, bro. Fuck with you. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care if you want to blow this bitch up. I know you ain't gonna do it no way. Think about it. When the last time America got blowed the fuck up by another country? I'll wait. Because they got y'all thinking 9/11 was somebody else. Come on now. Oh. Somebody tell me, huh? Huh? Have you slept? I couldn't sleep watching this interview. This caught my attention. I really was going to save this game. You see the game? It's 17-7. I was going to save this and just play it later. And I was listening to this interview. I couldn't even finish the first half. I don't know if they cousins. I got to look that up. I don't know. They don't listen, folks. Clinton didn't like black people. Of course. They not saying, I don't like to say the Clintons. I'm gonna say that his wife didn't. Maybe, I'm pretty sure Bill was on that same level. But they from Arkansas, you know? Arkansas has always been a racist state. But hold on.
Yeah, and that was another thing that was confusing, is you go to a show and people are singing every word and they're, clapping their hands, and everybody's at the door waiting when the doors open. And so you're saying, wow, there are these people who have been supportive for a long time and they're here, and then there's these people on the internet who absolutely, have horrible words. Where's the connection?
Well, you know the rule of 10. The rule of 10 is 3 people gonna like it, 3 people not gonna like it, and 4 people just gonna be on the fence about it.
Right, and that's a wonderful...
There's no such thing as the rule of 10 when you're a singer. And you're just a singer. You get paid to sing. You don't get paid for who you sing for. Because if you have fans, you have fans. It's just like Eminem pandering to black people on the BET Hip Hop Awards because he dissed Trump is the only reason they liked it. Eminem was just on the BET Awards a few years ago and niggas didn't give a fuck. Did I say something wrong?
Point. I don't think people get that point, and that's why you talk to everybody when you come to realizations. Do you know? So you might talk to CNN when you come to one realization. Then you might talk to, Roland Martin when you come to another one. Then you might come and talk to the Breakfast Club, which truthfully is the hardest conversation, because these are my younger brothers and sisters who call me on the phone and say, Big Sis, what's up? I have a mentorship program, and they're hitting me like, Chris, Big Sis, what's up? Do you know? And they're where my heart lies. They don't necessarily buy all of the music, but they watch me as a role model. Do you know? And so this is the most painful conversation.
And by the way, let me throw Eminem under the bus. Black girls are bitches. Y'all forgot that? Have y'all forgot about that? Come on, let's play double standard for a minute. All the black women in the fucking chat room, talk to me. Have y'all forgot about that? Oh, foolish pride. Oh, fool. I saw Red Rebel in here. What's up with you, boy? What's up with you? Good morning, bro. Be well driven. Stop it, Nursey. Answer the question. Have you forgot about what Eminem said? Never date a black girl. You forgot about that, huh? And Malik Yo was the only one who stuck his neck out for y'all. Remember that? Apparently, a lot of black people forget. He sold millions of records, and everybody said he's the best rapper of all time. A lot of people agree to that. So here go a black woman, the nicest, and listen to this spirit, this is the nicest spirit that went through all this stuff she went through, and she's able to face the people, fearless, don't care what you think, and still apologize to you, bring up all the stuff she's done in the past when it came to performing for Obama and all these different people, NAACP, the National Caucus, all that, you know, DNC, all that. You feel me? But I talk about my baby mama all the time. Not all the time to y'all, but I can't stand her ass. She make me sick. I'm just being real with you. Do I hate her? No, I don't hate her. I hate the ways she have. Just like a lot of black women, I hate their ways. I don't hate black women. Hell, y'all say that shit too. I can't stand that bitch. I always trying to wear the same shoes I got. And bitch, I always fucking with my baby daddy and try to fuck with my cousin. Come on now. So where's the double standard? Do we still sit back and hate Chrisette Michelle for performing? And black women were bitches a few years ago before he even got a record deal. I don't get this. I'm confused. I know you don't care, but Trump is racist and he ain't never said black girls are bitches. Oops. Come on, sing it with me, Nursey. Oh, foolish pride. Oh, foolish pride. You open the door for that one. Anyway, let's continue.
Because I'm what young people have to look up to, you know, as a big sister.
Is it hurtful?
Yes, they should look up to you. I agree.
You know, you post about the
Because who else they gonna look up to? Beyonce? Oh, Nursey, don't talk about lately, because so let's say it like this, then, right? Let's play the game, right? Let's play the game. I like when you said that. Cause I like you, Nursey, a lot. You cool people. So check this out. All right. Let's just say a racist guy, and let's say a racist guy come home from jail and he wants to be the spokesperson for black people, right? I don't know if Beyonce a dude. But hold on, back to nah, Beyonce, I don't doubt that. I need to check them hands though, bro. I never thought about it, but I might need to check them hands. I think maybe if that's the dude, that's not the original Beyonce then. Cause I've seen the old Beyonce. That's not a dude. But we ain't gonna get into that, Fractal. We can't do that right now. That's another video. Alright, so look. Don't beat me up about that. Don't leave no comments about that. That's another topic. But I'm gonna check them hands though. I'm curious. But anyway. I forgot what the fuck I said. Fractal, you threw me off, bro. You really did. Oh man, hold up, bro. I gotta go take a pee. You fucked me up with that one though. Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Oh man, hold up. All right. Okay, y'all know I'm cold at holding this shit, but Freckle he fucked that up. All right, let's continue. I don't even want to talk about what I was gonna talk about. Let's continue.
Right, you post about getting dropped. You post about wanting to commit suicide, and then people say good for you because you shouldn't have performed for Trump.
You hear that? Did y'all hear what he just said? Let's run that back, just in case you didn't hear it.
Is it hurtful when, you post about the miscarriage, you post about getting dropped, you post about wanting to commit suicide, and then people say good for you because you shouldn't have performed for Trump?
And you ought to see the look on his face, because when he said it, it's kind of like he agreed with it. Because you know when Charlamagne is not joking, and you know when he's serious. That look on his face was direct eye contact. He looked dead to the left and just had a straight body posture, and everything was in point when he said it.
I didn't see that.
Oh,
of course. Are you crazy?
It's ad nauseum.
Damn.
Yes.
I don't hate on B. I love B. He said that shit. I don't know, and now I gotta go check the hands. I really do now. I don't know. I like B. I think Beyonce's sexy. I'm just keeping it real. I said Beyonce's not a good role model, if I want to be honest, compared to like a Chrisette Michelle or Vivian Green or, I'm just being honest. Like, far as music, she makes good music, but y'all get my point. I'm not trying to break this down. Like, y'all know, like, compared to now, her music is not as, I guess you would say, a lot more substance worthy compared to B-Day or Dangerously in Love. Y'all know what I'm saying. Come on now.
Yeah, that's hurtful. I think that would be hurtful in general. And what I try to do with all my might is see why
Jill Scott
they're
too.
really saying it. Because I know nobody wants me to have a miscarriage. That can't possibly be the case. I want to believe that people are inherently good. And I keep that's what I've been telling myself the last 9 months. Is people are inherently good. I just got to wait for them to heal. And I might not be the one to heal them.
What's up with Nikkei? What's up with you, Nikkei? I see you.
You know what I mean? I might not be the one with the right song or the right message to say we're going to get through this together. But, I understand that people are hurting.
What's the bounce back for you from all of this? Now, how do you move forward?
Truthfully speaking, we don't know if, she's way sexier now. I agree. But we don't know if Beyonce worshiped the devil, so we can't say that. We can only assume that. That's a far stretch there. What's going on, Miss Winston?
I know you have new music out. A strong black woman.
Are you on? You're not on Def Jam anymore, right?
I'm on Rich Hipster, which is my...
Yeah, he said, you're not on Def Jam anymore, are you? Basically, they try to say, oh, you ain't on a major label no more, right?
My own label.
But you did say you got dropped from the label.
Right, so...
And that was Capital Caroline, you said.
Right,
Yeah.
so Rich Hipster, or RH, got signed to Capital for a distribution deal. So in order to release music, you don't have to have a distribution deal. You can still be an independent artist on your own record label. Mm-hmm. So moving forward, I'll put out music independently. And
Okay, I'm sorry.
While it's painful that happened, maybe this will be the time in my career where I can take the narrative back. Mm-hmm. Many years ago, I put out a song called, an album and a song called Let Freedom Reign. And the record label said, well, this is a cool art project. Do you know what I mean? So maybe now it'll be more than an art project that I put out.
Did
Maybe
they drop you because of the Trump stuff?
That's what I want to know.
So, and you guys are in it.
Man, we gonna just talk about the Trump shit. And this is halfway through the interview. This is 15 minutes. How many times have y'all heard about Trump? And she apologized a long time ago and regretted it a long time ago, right? But what is she apologizing for? That's another story. But anyway, she done it, and they still talking about this shit. This is how silly this is supposed to be. This is supposed to be black people, and they're supposed to be like, okay, we can get past that. Let's move on. Let's get to know what you got going on right now. They ain't even saying I accept your apology. You did? Thank you, Nikkei. That's how she make her money. What's the issue?
industry. So when you get dropped from a label, they don't say you weigh 222 pounds and your mother wears army boots and we don't want to work with you anymore. They say
People get dropped for being fat.
They don't say that.
that's what I'm saying. They don't say that.
Oh, I was like, what?
There's all kinds of reasons that people get dropped.
Yeah.
And
Now, that was funny. I ain't gonna lie. That was a funny joke.
Oh, I see what you're saying. They don't tell you
They don't tell
exactly.
you the
Okay,
Right.
got you.
Yeah. And so, they're not going to say, because of your participation in the inauguration, we don't want to be a part. But, I mean, some things are kind of obvious.
they'll be like,
I've
we
never
decided
been
to
dropped
part ways
before.
because we feel like this partnership isn't
Is
working.
it going
Good
in the
luck
right
to you.
direction? Yeah, good luck, maybe,
This is how I really feel like This is why I kind of think Donald Trump's the Antichrist. And the reason I say that is because everybody who tried to be cordial with him made it.
Damn, Trump is the Antichrist. That's a powerful thing to say. Fractal, what do you think about that? They call him the one-eyed Dajjal. No, Jay, we don't have a responsibility to no community because there is no black community. We have to be clear about that. If you think this is a black community right here on this panel, it isn't. That's what's wrong with black people. They don't work for themselves. They work for the Jewish Zionist system. They're talking heads. So if this is what you call the black community, I don't get it. But at the end of the day, this is not. I'm not just saying that this is the solely meaning black community, but when you look at the black community, look at the idea that most people that live around each other as black people are dependent on the government. Number one, they're dependent on Social Security. In most cases, having a job where they barely make enough money to survive off one job, they have to work two. Like me. Do I have to work at least 6 to 7 days a week? Or if I did work 5 days a week, I have to double up my day, my hours span from 8 to maybe 14, 15 hours. Let's continue.
Deal with the devil, so to speak, has taken some type of hit. Whether it was you, whether it was I saw an article about my guy Steve Harvey yesterday. What's the young lady? What's the Mary and Mary?
But she supported Trump. While I don't knock anybody for what they decide.
Ray Lewis, want to throw that out.
Yeah, we back there. Now they copping deuces. They throwing names out there. Good morning, Miss Gemini. They throwing names in the mix about the fact of other people that supported Trump. Like, what does that got to do with her? Like, can we get past that? Once again, we halfway through this, they still bringing it up.
I just wish people would hear when people were talking. So if you say, hi, I support Trump, then you can have a campaign. No, if you can say, hi, you don't like me, but I didn't support Trump, let's have that conversation. Say you shouldn't even have been near him. Say it hurt me to see you in that space.
And there was the Steve Harvey situation. I saw that they said the ratings for his show that he's doing in Hollywood now have been really bad.
Because they say he lost a lot of his black fan base. Mm-hmm. And I think Tina...
He lost a lot of his black fan base for supporting Trump. Not for being a tap dancing nigga on his show all these years. Not for being a black man that lies to black women in books that tell you shit about you should think like a man when you shouldn't be thinking like a man to begin with. Hold on. I think my mic was fucked up when I said it. I'm going to say it again. So he loses his ratings because he supported Trump. Yeah, I get it. All right.
Just lost people when she said that Trump had Christ-like values. Now, I ain't no religious person, but I ain't gonna see nothing about Christ.
I read the interviews. Yeah. I think the main...
You know what's funny is like years ago, black people strive to be like Trump, somewhat like Trump. I ain't forgot. Am I making that up? I mean, all the black people like Mike Tyson and George Foreman, all these black people was just shaking his hands. They was like, you come get a free room at the Trump Tower, all this different crap, right? Huh? As a matter of fact, it's a Trump Tower right down there in Chicago. Why they ain't blow that motherfucker up and burn it down? Freedom fighters, if y'all want to make a statement, go burn down Trump Tower. Bad enough y'all don't want to go to the Rosemont Police Department. Y'all want to sit up outside the hotel and scream at a certain audio level. with your bull horns while obeying the law.
Maybe, and I don't know everything that they've said, but I think it's important to say sorry. I think it's important to say, damn, that was a bad idea.
That's the biggest takeaway I've gotten from this whole conversation with you. You are admitting you were wrong. Yeah. It's fine. That's fine. I think that's great.
And for whatever it's worth, you know what I mean? There may be people who accept that and there may be people that don't. But at the end of the day, it's a part of my healing to just get it off. Because I've wanted to say, oh my God, that was some really, but my publicist and my people were like, you don't tweet that. Like, that's not a tweet. That's a conversation. That's where you go and sit behind a microphone. And I'm calling my mom. I'm like, Mom, do you think there's a way for me to, like, put out a post that says I apologize or whatever? And, you know, everybody's waiting for this big moment. So finally, I was just like, you know what? If people are on Instagram and that's where they're listening, if people are on Twitter and that's where they're listening, if people are on Facebook and that's where they're listening, I'm just going to go there. I've spent these many years building 2 million people on my Facebook following. Just put it out. And that was awkward. Do you know what I mean? Because we talk about a lot. Why do you put certain things on social media that are so important? But I'm not a publicist. I said before, I'm not a political genius. I'm not a journalist. I'm just Chris from New York. This was my experience. And right now I got Instagram.
All right. But see, that'd be the problem. Your captions be too long. Because I be reading them. And I see you feel regret for meeting with Trump and all of that.
He's still talking about Trump. Like, this has been the whole interview about Trump. You see how silly this shit is? You see this?
I didn't meet with Trump. I never met Trump.
Performing at his inauguration. I see you have regret for that, but I can't get through all of that.
I read all of it.
And this is the truth.
Picture is too much.
The truth of the matter is, there are people who will read it, and there are people who won't.
I'm the type of person that'll read all of it.
Right.
Yeah, because there.
Thank you, Nursey. He dissed him because he was rich. He don't like rich people. But let me tell you a secret, Nursey. I bet he didn't diss him when he was on death row. Oops.
There are bloggers, there are podcasters, there are all different types of writers.
See, the death row Tupac is a totally different Tupac. And don't nobody want to accept that. The Tupac we loved and hoped to just have for the rest of our lives was the me against the world. That Tupac that came out of jail was an animal. That dude was wild. He was out of control. Had the Napoleon complex. All that shit. Dude was out of control. Out of control. All you gotta do is pay attention. Did y'all know? Matter of fact, I'm off topic. Did y'all know that when Pac came home, he wanted to meet Monster Cody? Do y'all know who Monster Cody is? He wanted to align himself with Monster Cody. Let me know if y'all know who Monster Cody is. I don't want to be alone right now. I at least want to know people know who that is. He wasn't brainwashed. Y'all ain't know who Monster Cody is, do you? That's crazy. Y'all call yourself Pac fans, y'all don't know who Monster Cody was? Yeah, gang member, yeah, OG. He's an activist now, but he's OG. Well respected in Los Angeles. He wanted that protection. And if you go listen to the Tupac phone call with Monster Cody, you could pretty much tell he wasn't protected and he didn't feel safe. And when they asked him, hey, how you feel over there in death row? He was like, are they treating you good? He was like, man, it's alright, it's okay. It's alright. He didn't sound too sure, right? But if you come to death row, you will be paid one of these days. Your career will be to another new plateau and all this shit, right? Come on, man. Pac was a different guy. He wasn't even the same. I agree to that. Too many guys around him, but it was a lot of young guys that looked up to him. He had a group that could change the world. Monster Cody, A-Tray, Gangster Crips. And when that didn't work out too well for him, you know what happened? He ended up getting down with the mob Pyrus with Suge Knight. And Tupac was gone. Pac was gone after that. Pac was affiliated with the mob Pyrus, and that shit was over. And I keep telling people, man, it was only a matter of time for dude just be gone anyway, either dead or in jail. It's something my OG named Toy Capone told me. You don't start gang banging in your mid-20s. Sanaya Scott, that's his name. I apologize for saying Monster Cody. I don't even think he go by Monster Cody no more. Let's continue.
There's Roxanne Gay. There's all different types of ways people put their art out there. And for the people who appreciate my writing, I put that there. For the people who don't...
No. Death Row was a great fit. He just got involved the wrong way. He did too much shit he shouldn't have been doing. Like getting involved with them Bloods. He should have never done that. That was his mistake. He got involved with the wrong gang. For him to get into it with somebody at the MGM, and there go the rival, the Compton Crips, and that was over from that point.
Read, I put a picture. Do you know what I mean? And I knew that dynamic. I knew that there would be people who don't read this, but I want them to at least know what I experienced.
It's deeper than that too. I'm gonna do like a interview about that one day. It's way deeper than that. It ain't just about Orlando. Orlando didn't kill him. But I'll get into that another day.
This is what it looked like.
Now, Chrisette, you said for a period of time you thought you didn't even want to make music at all.
I didn't want to live.
You didn't want to live. How did you pull yourself out of that? Because, like you said, there are a lot of people suffering from all these issues, mental health issues, suicidal thoughts, things that you've gone through. What did you do to help heal yourself and pull yourself out of that?
Well, one thing I can't stand about myself in general sometimes is...
Yeah, I know about about Tukey. You know what you talking about? Because it's the Tukey, right?
I'm always singing. It's like no matter what, there's a lyric in my head and I write it down. Do you know? So that was part of it. And I won't release some of the music that I wrote because, it's very personal. But the other part was my husband. He sent me to this yoga retreat here in New York.
Oh, she's married, by the way. I forgot that. Damn it. I missed out.
It was 200 hours. I was there every day for 30 days. And I finally got quiet. I was away from all the social media, away from all the stuff. And
your brain was still.
My brain was still. There was a lot of meditation. And in that time, I just had time to be reflective. And there was this thing that we say in yoga, namaste, where it means essentially the light in me sees the light in you. And when I thought about the idea that there's light in everybody, I tried to find it, even in the people who were mean, even the people who said hurtful things, and just see maybe where they're coming from. I went to a lot of people's feeds and, like, if they said something terrible, just looked and saw what their life might look like on Instagram.
You did all that?
I did, because I wanted to, like, do the yoga thing, do you know? Because everything else, I won't say any names, wasn't working.
But on the flip side, people can look at you, and we didn't know what you were going through the past few months.
Which is why I told you.
Yeah, we might have thought
y'all didn't know what she was going through in the past few months because y'all didn't give a damn. Y'all didn't give a damn before she even said she was going to perform for Trump, because not many people gave a damn about her career because she wasn't this industry sucker and she wasn't this freak and she wasn't this sex symbol. That's why. And you, the talking heads in this radio station, never gave her that type of props. I don't even remember the last time she was on the Breakfast Club.
That was great. But
which is why I told you. And I think a lot of my mistake in general with my community is that I don't talk enough. I feel like I'm talking. And I whisper when I talk. But, I feel like if I'm going to meet this man, I'm going to talk to this person, that people know that I'm talking, but they don't. So sometimes you gotta get real, you gotta get personal, and you gotta show your truth. And the truth of the matter is while there was so much hurt and anger and mean things said, I was more relieved to see people who went through what I went through and have something to share, common ground.
Now, serious question, what's better, yoga?
Yes, I love me some Chrisette Michelle. This lady is gorgeous.
Xanax, honestly.
Well, you can get to the same space with yoga, and that's what I kind of learned with yoga. I had to ask my therapist for years. I was like, is there something else besides, medication? I have ADD too, so there's Ritalin for that. But I went vegan. I was vegan for 4 years to get rid of ADHDs. I just didn't want to not be able to think straight, But yoga, you can get to the same mental space.
And not be fuzzy, because I assume that Xanax also, like when you're coming off of it, it makes you feel a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah, Jimmy, I need to holler at you. That's real. That's what's up.
No, I'd say that about alcohol.
About alcohol?
Yeah.
But I think that yoga...
I need to check out the movie Redemption that Jamie Foxx played. And this Gemini, they didn't even make that that wasn't even a big release. And Jamie Foxx was a big name actor. You see how they try to downplay like black movies that need to be seen?
Like you'll feel different, just your whole head feels really clear.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no, you have a new perspective on life.
It's so much clarity. Like you walk out and you're like, oh.
Yeah, before you take a Xanax, you don't like set an intention.
Yes, indeed, Christine. I'm pretty sure she did. I'm about 9 minutes left.
And meditate a little, and then pop a Xanny.
And throw some Future on.
No, yeah, that's not necessarily how.
So how are you now? What's your mindset now?
Right now, I'll be honest. I have a deeper relationship with my fans than I realized. Mm-hmm. And they know me a little bit better than I thought, in as much as I've spent time with them in person, with performances. And so I kind of just want to not take that for granted this time. When I say that, I mean, if I love a fan, I want to say I love a fan. I don't want to try and have this fine line between it, because that fine line is what makes you say, oh, well, people are always mean on Twitter, so I'll just do what I think anyway. Mm-hmm. Or people are always, saying horrible things on Instagram, so let me just follow my gut. Now I think I might want to say, this is what I'm going through. This is the art behind it. What are you going through? Do you know what I mean? And it'd be more of a dialogue than a celebrity talking to people who appreciate her art.
And you probably appreciate them more because the ones that stood by you
still here
in this moment.
Well, that's why I chose, and I hate to talk about music at a time like this, but a lot of the album is kind of...
No, Tuki was not on death row. Tuki founded the Crip Nation, the Crip gang in 1969. Is it 69 or 65? Which one was it? I think it's 69 with him and Raymond Washington.
Sad or about social injustice or just very almost activisty. Yeah, in April. Yeah.
April.
And I was gonna come out with a song kind of like
she dropping the album around my birthday. When is it on my birthday?
Talking about all the stuff I went through, the state of my mind, the state of confusion I was in. And instead I wanted to talk to the fans who stuck by me. And I call them strong black women. So that's why I came up with that song first. It's hard to decide how to come out with music or when in a moment like this, because music is how I express myself. I needed to sing my way through this experience to people who only hear me in music.
I agree.
But to the people who hear my words, I've decided to write more, make longer captions, show my actual experience, talk about what I do appreciate in the world. I don't think people know how much I love certain things and certain experiences. That's why I have an entire timeline now of women who I love and appreciate, because I'm kind of just tired of trying to be a celebrity. Do you know?
Family fuck with you? Because I know you said your family kind of disowned you.
No,
they said Jesus disowned
you. You have worded that better. Jesus.
Right.
Does
so
your family fuck with you anymore?
Is the truth?
Your mama still love you?
Well, it wasn't the truth. And every time somebody says, I say, can you please find the article where you read that? So my family's always effed with me. I said that my aunts were petrified. I said that my family was nervous. But when you call a mom, and I have this Brooklyn mom who wore the long skirts and the prayer scarf on her head and no makeup and no earrings, the ones that are still all Friday night, 6-hour prayer, those people would go to the White House right now and get on their face before God and pray for what's next. So when I said, Mom, I'm going to go to sing a song and tell people everything's going to be all right and lift up the name of the Lord, it wasn't oh, Chrissy, you can't do that. It was this is what we do as Christians.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they are, and they're proud of me. But I'm saying to them now, all right, it's cool, this whole Christian thing's epic, but sometimes it's got to be more than, and this is what I learned a lot, sometimes it's got to be more than all things are working for my good. Sometimes it's got to be, this is how we're going to get to the next place. Right. Instead of saying you're going to be all right, show me how to be all right. And so...
That was real.
I think that's my biggest takeaway is you can't just stand anywhere and tell people everything's fine.
You also had a conversation with Roland Martin.
Yeah.
Right. So you guys, I guess he had some critical things to say, but then you guys spoke, and I guess
Roland Martin is also a puppet for News One, who is not also owned by black people.
Are you going to do a sit down or?
So yeah, he tweeted me a couple of days ago, and I'm getting tired of celebrities tweeting me, and then when they have my number.
Yeah, I agree that his life is real detailed, and yeah. So the movie was kind of like a start. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the movie's like a start for people that don't know. So like, but I recommend people getting them books. You know.
Your number?
Everybody has my number. It's very easy. People in Africa have my number. When we went through I'll give you guys my number after this.
I got a husband's number.
After this, and then whenever y'all see me doing something crazy, pick up the phone and call me.
I can't have you and Tyrese in my phone. That's just too much.
That is
Anti-what?
That's a lot.
You and Tyrese do a lot.
No, but the problem is that there's a lot of people. Yeah, Tyrese. There's a lot of people who have a lot of knowledge, and I'm not going to use the woke phrase, but there's just people who are older than me. I'm a millennial, so there are people who are the generation before that who might have things to share with me. A lot of the next album is about that, but picking up the phone and saying to somebody, yo, sis, let me kick some knowledge to you is not a bad thing. Mm-hmm. So when Roland Martin tweeted me, I was like, can we sit down and talk? I would love to speak with somebody of your political expertise. He's older than me by 30 or 40 years. He knows more than I do. And so, yeah, we sat down yesterday on TV One and had a conversation.
Now, I have to ask you this because, I feel like God is watching over all of this, and I feel like honesty is the only thing that can get you out of this space. Did you really have a miscarriage?
Yeah. Yeah, and...
Don't lie, Christian.
No.
Why you acting like she...
Why you sitting talking about she lying? Like, why would she lie about having a miscarriage, yo?
No, well, he's not the only person who is asking that, I'm guessing. I mean, I can't look at everything. But yeah.
You know God is watching?
Let's really quickly, because if you want to fuck with me after this, do. If you don't want to fuck with me after this, don't. But when a woman goes through a miscarriage, she has that experience, you cannot tell her how to deal with it. You cannot tell her how to handle it. I've seen women commit suicide over having miscarriages. I know that what I've experienced is something that could have drove me further over the edge. Right. I know that I could have been somewhere where no one would have 6 feet under. So while I respect you asking because your audience is asking, I don't know that I'm going to address that anymore. That happened. It was painful. I shared it. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah. What drove you to the edge more? Was it the miscarriage? Was it the Trump backlash? Was it the getting dropped from the label, or just a combination of all three?
I think it was the miscarriage. Because I literally just got married, like literally. And the first thing you think of when you get married is, I'm going to give this man a baby. So now I have this man who marries me, loves me, manages me, and pulls me through that backlash. And then I'm finding like, man, I got something to give him. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that moment. It would have been his first child, would have been my first child. I have something to give him. And then you don't.
You're going to try again, though, I'm sure.
I mean, we try every day.
every day.
There you go. No condoms. There you go.
And the best thing I think we can take away from this conversation, Chrisette, I think you need to look at that camera and just tell everybody you were wrong.
Well, her name is Chrisette, not
Chrisette,
Chrisette.
what did I say?
Chrisette. Her name is Chrisette.
It's his list. He can't
Chrisette.
help it.
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
people say that.
Chrisette, I just think you should tell everybody, look, I was wrong for
Chrisette.
meeting with Trump. Y'all were right.
Really, bruh? Out of all the shit she said, that's all you got? Man.
That's that.
Y'all were right.
No, seriously. Yeah, that's what people want. I think people would move on after
Yeah,
they
they want
hear
the
that.
honesty, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what will make people move on, but hey, it's your girl Chrisette, and I made a bad decision. Oh, I made a bad decision. I did something that hurt a lot of people. It was offensive, and while that wasn't my intention, it's what happened, and for that, I'm deeply sorry.
You live and you learn.
Yeah,
If y'all keep beating up on her after that, then y'all just evil people.
They want people are evil anyway.
That's all.
All
Yeah.
right, well, there you have it. Thank you for joining us, Chrisette, and being
Thank you
honest.
guys for having me. Appreciate
All right,
it.
and being open. It's The Breakfast Club. It's Miss Chrisette Michelle.
That was disgusting. And they literally just made her. I'm gonna get to these comments and I'm gonna take my ass to bed. I ain't gonna have me up all day. Alright, so here we go. It's 10:01. I ain't gonna lie, I did feel sorry for Tyrese, but it just looked like he was acting. I'll do a vision about child support. And here it goes. After all of that, right? Because you know black people don't listen to the whole fucking interview. When you put yourself out there like this, people look down on you. When you show people your weakness and being vulnerable, you did not spell that correct, authentic, baby. You might need to go back to school because that's not how you spell vulnerable. They aren't going to have any sympathy. They just look down on you. She tried to use mental health as a scapegoat. I'm still waiting on her to say that she did that Trump shit for money. They didn't have to do sis like that in the thumbnail, though. Now, Charlamagne, good morning. The fuck? He didn't waste any time cutting to the chase. LOL. In today's music climate, you're just one hot song away from bouncing back. All she needs to do is an undeniable R&B hit, like a couple of albums, and folks won't care much about the definitive mistake she made. Homegirl really falling apart. You in an interview in the fall with your hands not moisturized. What's going on, Lainey? How you doing? Take that L. Y'all got y'all snacks ready to just kick back and listen to what she got to say. Although I didn't like that she performed for Trump inauguration and then tried to make a bullshit excuse. I'm not reading the rest of that. At that point, whatever. So she had made a bad move in her career that stressed her out. In other words, all this stuff she did it to herself. Take accountability. He didn't watch the interview. She knew for a fact that she was going to receive hella backlash, but she did it anyway, so why was she whispering the whole time? That's how she talked. You know, the average black woman don't have that soft, mellow tone to their voice. And some black women talk like, that's how they talk in most cases. If I want to be honest here. Let's continue. Or they talk like me. Voice deep as hell. Anyway. See, you got to realize that somebody actually wrote a comment. Why is she whispering the whole time? LOL. And they thought that was funny. You know something is wrong when they think that. And I'm going to look at the replies to this. Groomed by a publicist. Talk this way so people can have sympathy for you. Or empathy for you. Alright? You want to promote an image of vulnerability. So you choose trigger words like miscarriage up to 12 times. I'm going to stop reading that comment because didn't they just say this shit was like 20 times they mentioned Trump in the interview? Trying to be deep. LOL. Fuck out of here. I noticed that too. I thought she was sick or something. That's how Chrisette Michelle talks, ladies and gentlemen. That's how she talks. People put way too much of their personal business out there on social media. They killed her since the Trump performance. The lotion, though. LOL. She sound like she ready to cry at any second. Now, I love the Breakfast Club, but y'all wrong for this interview, knowing who we don't like her. She sounds like she's still hurting. Charlamagne opened up with the miscarriage. Oh, man. Damn, too early. I'll be back when the comment section is lit. I wish some of you would be as passionate about the issues affecting the black community rather than using all your energy to tearing down a black woman. Chrisette did not sell anyone out. We as black people are we so quick to disown, disrespect, and tear down our own people? This isn't just about Chrisette Michelle. This is about black celebs who are now being targeted and reputation destroyed for various reasons. Black people are the first to ruin black people. Yet we want to cry Black Lives Matter. Do they really though? Y'all are doing the white man's job for them. I agree 100%. But there's always a rebuttal for that. And I'm for the roll. Very well said. I also find it interesting is how black women who are getting the most flack, i.e. Tina Campbell. What about Travis Green, who actually performed with Chrisette Michelle? What about Steve Harvey and Kanye West, who met up with Donald Trump? Double standards is disgusting. Well said. Normally I would agree with you, but she did this to herself. I'm not going to read the rest of that. Fam, how did she go against her people? It's black Republicans. She didn't she tell... No, goodness, people need to slow down when they type. She tell my people... We don't understand what nation building is. Nation building is when we all have offer a perspective, though we may not agree. You act like regular black people can't control the hood niggas. The average black person ain't commenting. They say commenting crimes. Too many ends. Not every black neighborhood is ghetto. Crime happens in poverty. Look at the shit happening in trailer parks and yada. We trying to build a nation. We can't have coons towing the line either. I'm done with this shit. Let's check this out. I'm ready to go. I'm tired. I want y'all to understand something. Do y'all understand what a coon is? A coon is basically the Breakfast Club. They not only work for the white man, they work for the Jewish white man. And they have an audience where white people watch. And if you're telling me that cooning is tap dancing or performing for white people, well, Chrisette been doing that shit before she performed for Trump. Charlamagne has been doing that shit since he was on MTV. Angela Yee, all these people have been performing. If this the case, Breakfast Club are coons every day. Their whole entire radio format is coonish. That's why I said sometimes y'all need to just throw words out of your vocabulary and throw that shit in the trash can. Leave it to black people to try to use racist words as insults to other racist people because they don't agree with what they done. Even after this girl sat up and actually apologized when she didn't have to, but she did it. Oh, it's not getting me down. It bothers me because this is our problem. This is us. This is us. Yeah, Charlamagne is the main one. Yeah, I agree. But this is us. And did y'all know that there was once a promo where Angela Yee was talking about some type of weave? And she don't wear weave. It was a promo where they was talking about some type of weave commercial. You know? And Angela Yee is the one up there mixed with Korean who don't have to wear weave, but she was the one that was promoting it on the Breakfast Club after every interview. It was about a year ago. You see how they slap you in the face, black woman? You don't see it? You don't notice how they clown you? And then here comes Chrisette Michelle with her natural hair. Because nobody said your hair is beautiful. You look gorgeous. None of that shit. What's up, Truth Out Loud? Ain't nobody tell this woman, hey, look, we like your spirit, your attitude. You sound wonderful. None of that shit. They brought up Trump for damn near 20 goddamn minutes in this interview. Consistently. She apologized, what, 3 times? And at the end of it. Like they made her look into the camera like this was so fucking, like this was a, like they was fucking blackmailing her or something. We know what you did last summer. Apologize, bitch. That's what they basically was saying. Yo, check this out. This is 1 hour and 35 minutes. I am checking in. I'm checking the fuck out. I'm tired. Chrisette Michelle, I just want to let you know, whenever that nigga leave you, whenever he decides to want a divorce, you divorce him right away. Huggie is here for you. I don't care what you did. I need to find that video I did about you a few months ago before I lost my channel. I think I still got that video. I might repost it. I just got here. Holla back, bro. Oh, okay, what's up? And Gleesel, how the hell you gonna box me on Facebook and fucking block me? Well, I was gonna write you back. You blocked me. What's that about? Listen, folks. You said I was trying to write you back, but apparently you got me blocked. I'm not saying your name correct. Fuck you. Anyway, we checking in, and we checking. He said, "Lord, go set her up." Be the bigger person to call. I don't know how to call you. I know how to call you on Facebook, but if you block me, I can't call you. Duh. You unblock me and then you call me. I can't call you. I can't. Because you can't block people and then say, call me. That's not how this works. I'm starting to think you might be a little slow. You ain't slow, are you? I'm just saying. I'm tired of being nice. Like, do you not understand you can't block people on Facebook and then say, call me? I don't have your phone number. I told you I wasn't calling you. No, I don't know you. I don't know if you a dude. I'm trying to figure that out. So if you call me on Facebook, I can see your camera, and we'll go from there. Y'all got me fucked up thinking y'all gonna just keep me to talk to any damn body. Oh, listen. I'm not going through this shit. Y'all be easy. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Show off? What you mean show off? What the hell are you talking about show off? Show off what? Alright, check this out. For public consumption. Desiree. We chat every now and then, don't we? I ain't gotta worry about if you're a man, do I? You know why? Because I got your Facebook, don't I? And I see multiple pictures of you, haven't I? Now this other chick making it complicated. Taking screenshots of screenshots of screenshots. And then expect me to think I'm not being trolled. And I don't be sweating that shit. She coming here sweating me. I don't be sweating that. Have I ever... No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, no. You don't get no attitude with me then try to call me now, man. Who the fuck you think I am? What you think this is? What you think this is? You try to call me now? You think I'm a sucker or something? I don't chase women though. I don't even chase money. Don't block me talking about call me. What kind of shit that is? Don't even make sense. I'm not bothering that girl. Every time I come in the room, you talking about some show off. You should have just called. Hey, wasn't I nice? I just said, look, unblock me and call me. You know what would have been a proper answer? Okay. And I've been like checking in, checking out offline. Should have called me. Everything have been okay. You see how women make shit so complicated. I literally did this openly in the room, and I was so simple. Yeah, she got attitude. No, I don't want to read your fucking messages. Say your message. Put me back on block. Go back to doing what you were doing. Fuck out of here. I don't know who she think I am. Who the fuck you think I am? Show off. I wasn't even showing off. I said, unblock me, call me. That's not showing off. You showing off. My dad said, if you're chasing money, that's not how you make it. Earn. You don't have to chase. Ooh. Let me say it again. If you chase money, you're not really making it. You earn it. It comes to you. All right, check this out. Now you got me started. Let me read what you wrote. Let's read what you wrote to me. You are the biggest show off on earth. Motherfucker, everybody just saw you act the damn fool. And I said, unblock me and call me. That's all I said. I hate when people try to put other people down to make others laugh. It's okay. I'm bigger than that. I wasn't trying to make none of y'all laugh, was I? What did I say? Unblock me, call me. That was it. That's all I said. Huggie wasn't trying to make fun of you, but now I'm finna make fun of your ass because you sitting up here lying behind closed doors and you sitting in my room talking about I'm a show off. You sound like Kate. You make me wonder if it's Kate because you are from New York. Are you Kate? Are you no Kate? What's up with you now? That's why I want to get none of y'all my number. I don't know who the fuck to trust on the YouTube world. For real, I don't know what the fuck y'all be up to. Y'all crazy as fuck. Like, you should have just unblocked me and called. What you block me for any goddamn way? Alright? Listen. What you block me for anyway? Let's have fun. Let's fuck it. I got a few minutes. Go pick up on my son. Anyway, okay, so look. Send me a be quick hug. Same first name. I got you. Yeah, something gotta be wrong with her. All I did was say unblock me and call me. I'm finna check in, check out, and go. You know what I mean? What's your FB, Huggie? Kenneth Hart is actually facebook.com/Huggie Pacino. If you can't find it, just /Huggie Pacino. Now, everybody's not going to be on my friends list. I don't play that shit, so y'all get it together. Desiree on my friends list. Good morning, Desiree. Is it still morning? Oh, you on the West Coast, so it's 8 o'clock. God damn, it's 8 o'clock over there where you at. Ooh, you just got to work? I'm trying to check in, check out, leave on good terms. What's good morning, Stephanie Crew? What's up, T Money, man? You late, man. You missed out, man. I did like a little. I guess you could say. I guess you could say a review of the Chrisette Michelle Breakfast Club interview. Yeah, as a matter of fact, let me do this for you. Let me block your motherfucking ass off Facebook. Now I block you. I don't plan on letting you all block. How you like them apples? Getting no motherfucking attitude with me. I said unblock me, call me. I don't even know why you blocked me anyway. But I ain't even questioning it. I just unblock me and call me. Because I can't call you. You know, fucking attitude with me, man. Y'all make me snap. Like, for real, when you really think about it, I snap because you pushed me there. I'm a nice guy. Desiree, I'm a nice guy, am I? I ain't been mean to her. I don't talk to a handful of y'all like that. That's the perception a lot of people got. Oh, Huggie talk to a handful of y'all. Nope. Nope. What's new? What's new? Chrisette Michelle got clowned pretty much by the Breakfast Club, but she maintained her composure and she kept her mind in order, and she displayed great character, wonderful attitude, and great poise, and she just looked beautiful. She just looked beautiful this morning. She had a beautiful spirit, beautiful attitude, and God damn it, can I get a black woman like that, please? I don't ask for much. She ain't got to be all that drop dead good, but just give me that. That's it. Can I get that? Cook. Just do that. Know when to shut the fuck up and just be a woman. Because I wouldn't do none of that Charlamagne did. I wouldn't do none of that. But she said, I'm here. I think you a little gangster, though. Y'all playing. Those comments are petty as fuck. Man, those comments are silly. Those comments are sad. I wouldn't even go all through them. That's what made me watch it. I was gonna watch it when I got up. I said, I'm not going to sleep till I watch this because I love Chrisette Michelle. What happened with you and Crystal? Crystal who? Yo, you ever hear Planet of Face do the K4? He did the K4. We don't call her 420. We call her 5150. K5150 is her name. Y'all gonna make me start a K5150 channel. Now, I couldn't do the K5150 channel. I would look crazy. Kate needs to close down a whole set. The girl addressing you on YouTube. No, I'm not. I already addressed that. I made it perfectly clear. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna break it down because I know you fuck with me tonight. So the girl makes a video about the black sector YouTube. She's basically jealous of me making Kanika Jenkins video, saying that I really don't give a damn. Even though I'm putting my life on the line, I'm calling all these companies and not blocking my number. And these people know full disclosure. They know exactly who I am, my full name, where I'm from, where I live, all of that, right? And I don't care if nobody think I care, but either here or there. So apparently she's jealous of people coming to my channel. At the time it was 1,500 subs. I got almost 4,000 now, but she only grew about 10 subs. So apparently this is all about jealousy because her idea was trying to talk to my people. So I make a video, I go live and talk about the chick. I don't know her. She don't know me. I've never met her a day in my life. If I have, I probably don't remember. I'm just being real. I don't remember, but I remember seeing her, and she made a video, and I made a video about her video, basically shouting her out. Same thing as the same thing I did with Miss Krishan, where her channel was small, and I want to help her get her word out because I think she's the type of person that needs to be heard. I like what she has to say. I think her intelligence is wonderful, and that's what I did for her. I want people to. I took her video and she gave it to me to put it up, and so people can pay attention to her because I think, especially women need to be heard if necessary, and I think she needs to be heard because she's an intelligent individual. She's smart, she's beautiful, and all of that. So that's what I do. So I did that same thing for Crystal. We didn't have no personal personal conversations. We didn't talk on the phone or anything. We didn't have no email, no contact, no nothing. did my video, and I still got that video. So I could show y'all the video, but I don't want to. I don't like reflecting on this because it's obvious old girl is nuts. But so I do a live feed talking about the chick in the video. Somehow YouTube cut it down to 6 minutes, but she saw it because she was watching it. So she goes back to her channel, puts my whole name in there, says my government name repeatedly over and over with the intentions of getting people to look me up. Apparently, she thought that I had some backgrounds because she mentioned something about I've stalked people, I harassed people, and all this crap. So next thing you know, I do a live feed, and I said, let's prove it. Oh no, my last name is Hart with an H, not a T. I know that's scary. When I first found out who that dude was, I said, yo, why we got the same last name with the first letter of a different spelling? That's odd. That's weird. But anyway, so, and by the way, I did a video about that too, but I had to put that on private because I didn't want nobody, anyway. So I do a live feed, and I expose my own background, which there is nothing on it. Full disclosure. I exposed it myself. Showed y'all I'm a squeaky clean blue collar nigga. You did. Got no skeletons in my closet. Just a little dirt. And I sweep that shit up, throw it in the trash can. I say that all the time. Now she makes another video after that. My last time addressing the trash. And she pretty much didn't have nothing to say. So I sat there with my hand on my chin, like surely she gonna prove any of the shit she said about me, right? Of course not. And from this day on, I didn't say anything else about that crazy, cuckoo nutcase. And for the record, it's about 4 or 5 people that went over there and asked her, do you got any proof to what you're saying about him? Because you say you had it, so where is it, right? Of course she ain't got it because it don't exist. She's a liar. And I'm proud to say Kenneth Hart, Kenneth, last name Hart, like Kevin Hart, Hart. Do not get it confused with Tart from this Kanika Jenkins case. My last name is Hart, as in Kevin Hart, Kenneth Hart. Feel free to look me up and dox me. I dare you. Memphis, Tennessee. Squeaky clean, baby. Pick this mic up. Hello? Hello? So Anaya, that's what's up. And I will not be addressing this shit again. Now I will say this. All she had to do was say, well, she could have just came out and just said, Huggie, I just think you're just so handsome and I just really like you. I'm just jealous because people actually listen to you because you actually have something to say and you're actually not like a dummy and you actually say things that matter. You speak so logical and you might not be this well-spoken guy, but you do get your point across. I want that video. Can I get that video? I can't get an apology from Kate for throwing me under the bus and some shit. I don't even know anything about that. And then we got this other chick calling me a stalker and she ain't got no proof and she refused to apologize. I don't get this. Like, why me? I ain't done nothing to nobody. I thought y'all learned when I did the China Fox video because she became a part of the story. So I wasn't picking on China Fox. But she did become a part of the story with Pip and J and Lamont and Asia. What's her name? Asia Love, the chick that said that Pip and J was raping her son. China became a part of the story, so I did a video about her. I said, "Oh, I know exactly who that is. Let me do a video about her." She ain't that busy. She was doing some things yesterday. I'm trying to keep from saying them because she can't wait till I say it. Y'all say it in the chat room. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You can't recall her being offline for 16 hours. It just so happened was the first of the month. And you know what people do on the first of the month that have that pass? Oh, by the way, I want to end it on this note. We got some information too. We got some information, not about no cases, but we know something about Kate. We know a lot of shit about Kate. A whole lot of shit. Yep. And I mean a whole lot of shit. A whole I love saying that. Whole lot of shit about Kate. And I'm gonna tell you something. A whole lot of shit that'll probably run off YouTube. Literally. Press 1 in the chat room if y'all believe me. Press 2 if you don't. It's only 18 of y'all watching. Let me see them twos. I dare you. I dare you. Oh no, she might be the Fed, but that ain't it. That's too simple. That's too simple. Come on, I ain't gonna lie to you. Have I lied to y'all this time? Come on, let me know. Have I lied to y'all this time? I think the only thing I lied about is the upper kitchen. God damn it, y'all could slap me on the wrist for that one, right? Come on, I lied about the upper kitchen because I ain't know no better. And shout out to Mike Mecca. He helped me out with that and he proved the point. He showed me some things. I said, bro, I apologize for calling you an agent, bro. I was wrong for that. Because I'm a man first. And I'm sorry for that. And I wish Michael hit me back in my email so I can get that paperwork from day one. Because he got the day one paperwork. Because we trying to crack some shit open while everybody talking. You know, because they getting our information and running with it. And say that they found it. And no, it ain't about that either. I'm not going to tell none of y'all. I'm going to keep that in my pocket. I'm going to leave that alone. But Kate, you know all about you, don't you? You know. You know about you, don't you, Kate? Yeah. We know a whole lot of shit about you. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Y'all want to see me finish this first half? Let me finish this first half. Let me cut this off. Let me go and finish this first half. I'm up. I might as well, right? Anaya, she started this shit. Who was that? I don't know. Who was that? Who you talking about? Who was that? Who was who? Let me know if y'all can still hear me. I cut the master volume down. I don't know what that does. Am I still loud and clear? You say you'll see me without a whole other poster. Am I still loud and clear? Yes or no? All right, cool. Loud and clear. All right, let me go and finish this first half. Because, you know, I got to get this out the way. I'll be watching y'all chat in the room. Let me see. Oh shit. I think I was doing. What caused some miss it anyway? I'm not letting you get away with that. I'm still wondering is iHeartRadio or Revoke gonna flag me for this video? I hope they don't, because I had excellent commentary. Yeah, the football. If you don't stop, God damn it! Oh man, God damn it! Yeah, it looks so real, but a lot of the gameplay be garbage. Like certain details, you see certain details, it's not really as real as it look. It just looks that way. You can't find me? Look up Kenneth Hart, Memphis, Tennessee. You can't miss me. You'll see me. God damn it. Referee got in the way, bruh. Referee, you got in my way. Y'all see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's detail. You see that? Referee got all in my way. I couldn't even stop the pass. Y'all see that? Look at this shit. I know that's Alshon Jeffers, but come on. Where the referee at? I know I seen him. Now they don't show the referee on the replay. You see that? The referee was right there on the replay, yo. Y'all see that? The referee gone on the replay. See, that's not real. The referee was just right there. Where'd the referee go? I'm not private. You can find me. Yeah. Some told me to take my ass to bed. They got a fucking touchdown before I went to bed. Somebody said Jets all the way. Jets, Jets. I don't know why they won't sign Kaepernick. That's all they need. A goddamn quarterback. Jets. I'm not private on Facebook. I'm a wide open pause. Let me see if I can find you. What's your name, Gemini, so I can look you up? Oh, you want to send it to my email? What kind of middle name is Huckabee? And she looked like a Huckabee. Oh no, Dairy Queen lost 29 locations. Miss Gemini, what's your name? I'm on here now. Bling 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 bling. Dun, dun, dun. I'm in there like they type in Mike. Yeah. England is football, boxing. Yeah, because England don't play football. What's up, London? That's your name, Smoking Meth? What's your name on Facebook? I'm waiting on you, Miss Gemini, because you say you can't find me. I'm going to see if I can find you. Yeah, y'all play football. You know what I'm saying? Y'all play like soccer. I don't know, soccer is soft to me. I can't get it. I can't get into that. I tried, I can't do it. Well, I might have to add you. Peace, Marsha. I think I'm friends with Marsha. Why I can't be friends with y'all? Yeah, if you don't want to say it in the room, hit me in my email and send me like a URL so I can add you there. If you type in Kenneth Hart, you should see me with an animated picture with me, and my hat say Huggie Pacino. It's a black hat. It's like one of them, what they call them things, artisto profile pictures. The top with a guy with a sword and a suit. It says, "The world is against me, it wouldn't be fair otherwise." We got hooligans over here. Go mad for it. I know, that's what they call them, hooligans. Over here they call us thugs. Oh, you can't be that. Have you ever seen it in a football field? I can't find you. Well, give me what's your name on Facebook? I'm looking at you. I'm on here now. I got my phone in my hand. Let me finish this half. I'm waiting on you to send me your name. If you want to send it to my email me and I'll add you. Football Factory. Ah, goodness. I should have audible. They catting. What's catting? Or chatting? What do you mean by catting? Ah, shit. See, like that shit right there, they just call it a tackle. That's a sack. That's not a tackle. That's mad for you though. I don't think Gemini, do you hear me? I don't even know if you hear me, Gemini. I guess not. I want for to check in, check out then. I'm waiting on Gemini to tell me her name on Facebook. Desiree, ain't you supposed to be at work? You don't seem like you busy. You like me, you get to sit around and do nothing at work? Checking in, checking out, Miss London, with the Irene face. Miss Gemini, what's your name on Facebook so I can add you? If you can't add me, I might have to add you. Bruh, come on, Alshon Jeffries, bruh. Come on, bruh. Don't let him burn you out there like that. Damn, man, 148 in the air. I might have to switch up, man. Let me put Brown over there on Jeffries, man. How I'm gonna get you in trouble? Oh, I see it. Let's get in the nickel. This Diaz Monifo shocked. You shocked that hotel that council on her birthday. Having a birthday party there. God damn it, man. Are you doing another live? I don't know. When I do lives, they just random. There's no telling when I do a live, you know? Oh, man, come on, I'm supposed to hit stick him. I can't add you on FB. Well, maybe y'all need to send me an inbox. You can do that, right? Send me an inbox. And if you're a fake profile, I'm gonna block you like I did Gliselle, whatever the fuck her name is. Getting an attitude and shit. All I asked her to do is unblock me. But y'all ain't know she blocked me for. Damn it, they just scored 2 touchdowns on my ass. I shouldn't went to sleep. You think so? She might be. Like I said, it might be Kate. It might be somebody that know her. I don't know. I ain't trying to get in contact with no fucking body. I don't want your number that bad. You know? But I got your number though, Kate. I got all the info now I need. Yep. Oops, I ain't meant to say that. But I got it. I ain't gonna give it to nobody. I ain't no low down dude. I ain't like you. I don't post people phone numbers on my live feed. You know, I don't do stuff like that. You know, put people's personal information out there like that. But I might. I might. I just might. Alright, let's see. Fade. Let me try to rip a ball on my hand. I see you. Damn. Catch that, bro. Oh, they already exposed her. I might not have to do it then, huh? They already beat me to it. Come on. Damn, catch the ball, bro. It's Jim and... Oh, okay. That is your name. I forgot your name. I'm sorry. There you go. So I tell y'all what. Inbox me, and then I got you. Damn, what the hell? Alright, let's see what we can do. So I can't add you for some reason. So you can't add me. What kind of shit is that? That's weird. So how the fuck do we become friends? What kind of shit is this? This is crazy. Facebook is weird. I can't add you. You can't add me. What kind of shit is that? Like, how they gonna stop us from being friends on Facebook? And we in each other's messenger. So I could be in your messenger, but not a friend? Oh, he dropped it. Come on, man. Y'all dropping too much shit. Yeah, it said I can't send either. That's stupid. It's a fourth down. Let's go for it. We're at 39-yard line. I'll figure it out later. Now hit me, leave me a message, and I guess we'll go from there. I'll figure it out later. I don't know. I don't know what to say. God damn it! How you overthrow a wide open man, bro? It's paid, but it don't let me send a friend. Yeah, it won't let me send one either. I don't know why. Come on. Bro, you just gonna let the dude catch it, bro? Alright, what are you? What are your thoughts on November the 4th? Nothing. It's just a way to scare people. I ain't tripping. I know on the 3rd I'm gonna have me a full tank of gas and a bunch of water. I know that. I'm gonna have that shit. I know that for sure. And I might call in. I work overnight. I don't know what the fuck that's gonna do. No, I just think it's a way to scare people. Keep fearing the American people. That's what you do. You come up with a tactic and just it's kind of like the 2K glitch. That shit scared everybody too. Come on, pick that off, man. I read that play. Come on, dog. See that? That was computer. They would let it pick it off. I played that perfectly. Come on, man. Y'all need to be getting to the quarterback, man. Oh, pick it up. Let's go. Why you tripping fall, bro? 35 seconds, man. What can I do? That's my play right here. Yeah, I need me a touchdown, yo. 27 seconds. Shit. God damn, man. God damn it. 10 seconds left. I'm gonna get 3 points. Let's take 3 points. At least get on the board for 3. Oh goodness, no. Alright. Yeah, everybody left. Yeah, they left. It was over. I'm just trying to finish this first half, man. It was over. I'm up here missing field goals. These niggas have scored 2 touchdowns on me. I'm tired, bro. I know what it is. I'm tired, man. I let Alshon Jeffrey. Well, he ain't gonna burn me over there. I got Brown on him. That might burn Cheeto ass. Oh, come on, pick that off, man. It was in the air. Come on, 3 seconds, man. Let's get this over with so I can go to bed, save this. Yeah, you shitty Cowboy 3-0 though. Yeah, we can come back though, easily. Alright, yo. I'm checking in. I'm checking out. Y'all be easy. I'm hitting the wrong button and shit. Alright, I'm out.